Hi everyone, and welcome to the Scorpio May 2022 Illumination reading. This is I Am Illuminated Tarot, a place for you to better connect with and illuminate your own personal spiritual importance. Or more simply put, to better find where you fit. Hi and welcome everyone. So this reading is meant to take a look at the energy that you're bringing into May, what's going on around you, your external environment, and then we're going to look at the challenge or challenges that Spirit is asking you to face and overcome in connecting those two energies, your internal energy with your external energy, so that you can better unlock something about your unique spiritual importance, allowing you to better see your path and purpose so that you can experience meaning and fulfillment in your life. All right, Scorpio. So we're going to start here by pulling the cards. I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who has continued to support my channel. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. And for all of you, both new and returning, this month I have included a 30-minute extended video for each sign's reading where we will pull additional clarifiers, we'll take a look at the energy around romantic love, and get a broader and deeper look at the main message. And if you're interested in that at the end of this reading, you can click on the Vimeo link in the description box below to view. All right, everyone, so let's see. Scorpio, you're quiet. Your cards don't want to come out today. Let's see. What's Scorpio bringing into the month of May? I hope all of you have had a good Aries season and that you're now transitioning into Taurus season. Taurus season is your opposite sign, Scorpio, which is always interesting. I love looking at the oppositions. It's almost like looking at the color wheel for any of you who took art class at some point. There are, for every sign, you have an opposing sign. And I do find that often that we tend to look for people who hold the energies of our opposing sign because it allows us to better see a part of our experience that we may have otherwise not been able to appreciate. So for instance, I'm a Taurus. I do have quite a few Scorpios in my life, and I noticed the reverse of that as well, that I have a lot of Scorpios obviously in my life that have a lot of Tauruses around them as well. All right, okay, so Scorpio, this is really beautiful energy that's coming out right here on the table. So your internal energy, what you're bringing into the month of May, is a fresh start. The Ace of Pentacles is something that's a gift that's been given to you by the divine, a small gift, a seed, something that's meant to be planted and which is going to grow into something much bigger that can have a much grander potential than just this little seed. And what can this look like? When this is an internal energy, this could be an idea. You might be formulating something, a business plan. This could actually even be being given some type of seed money to invest in something, or being able to see a way to reorganize your time and energy towards planting something new. Now, in your external environment, you also have a very positive card, the Four of Wands. This is one of celebrating a firm foundation that you've built and being able to appreciate and celebrate that with others. For some of you, this could actually be a marriage, or this could be attending those kind of celebratory events. So this could be attending a big birthday party for somebody that you know, especially if you have Tauruses in your life. This is their birthday month, so you might have something around that. But this could also be around having this new chance to really take something that you have, that you're sitting on now, engage that with the foundation that you've already created, that's already around you at this point, and really get to that place of being able to be proud of what you've done so far, proud of what you're surrounded with, and to allow yourself to lean into this new start and really start to build on top of this foundation. Because what are you meant to overcome? And basically, what is the challenge that you're facing meant to unlock for you this month? It's the knowledge that you are the King of Pentacles. Scorpio, which is interesting because, again, this is a card that harnesses Taurus's energy. So it's really stepping up into your opposing sign's power, really understanding that you have this beautiful power, Scorpio, to go deep within your emotions and to kind of see what's unseen, to go beyond the veil on that deep emotional level. But there's no harm in coming up out of the depths and just wanting to be comfortable, wanting to be surrounded by beautiful things in your life, wanting to be able to understand your ability to take this little idea and to create abundance from it in the physical realm. So this is going to be a really, I think, empowering month, but a fun month as well. With this energy being around you, there could actually be, again, quite a few celebratory events for you to go to, where you really get a chance to not only help celebrate with others, but allow others to celebrate with you at the same time. We sometimes forget that when we are attending events, that even if it is celebrating somebody else's milestone or somebody else's, foundation, that we get to take part in that and bring a bit of that celebratory energy back to ourselves. So we have Eight of Wands, which is fast movement. It can also be fast communication. It's one of, it can actually speak specifically to electronic communication because that's how fast this is. So this could be an email, a text, something along that line. Okay, and then we have the High Priestess, love it. Queen of Wands, love it. I think you actually got this, Scorpio, last month as well. Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Wands again. Beautiful. Okay, love it. So your main challenge point this month, Scorpio, is the Eight of Wands. It is communication. It is fast movement. And generally, this is a positive energy. This is one of forward momentum. This is one of being able to communicate in a way that can get your message across really quickly. But where it can become a block, especially with the High Priestess coming up directly after this, which is getting to that place of deep knowing, tapping into your intuition, understanding a choice that needs to be made, that this can be where you are not... It's almost like everything is going forward. All this stuff is happening, and you are holding yourself back from that movement. You're holding yourself back from going. And this could actually be too, the challenge, if you're looking at this in another way, the challenge could be that you are being given some type of communication, that the communication is coming through, that maybe it's something about a job opportunity. Maybe it's, I don't see this coming through, but it could be a job opportunity. It could be somebody coming in from the past who is just, contacts you out of the blue and kind of shakes you up a little bit. There could be something around that this is a little bit of unsettling news, or that things are happening too fast and you're like, whoa, hold on a sec. Like I have this little seed. I know this is a fresh start, but I really hold on. It's almost like I'm hearing, hold on a sec. I don't know if I can do this. This is happening a little too fast. And what you're really being asked to lean into with the Queen of Wands in the center here, this is at the heart of your reading. This is what Spirit's asking you to embrace, to be able to overcome this challenge of fully taking this Ace of Pentacles, engaging it with this beautiful foundation, and really owning your ability to manifest what you want for yourself based on, again, I get the feeling of something you've already started, a foundation you've already built. The High Priestess and the Queen of Wands, two very powerful feminine archetype cards here. One of, again, that deep knowing, that understanding of the light and the dark, the universal knowledge that all answers lie within. You are one, Scorpio, that really is able to harness that energy. Very much so. You are able to intuitively pick up on things because of your ability to dive so down into the depths of your emotional core, and you can do that with others around you as well. But the Queen of Wands takes this up and out. The Queen of Wands is the Queen of Wands I always look at is almost like a performative energy. It's one where she would be the leading lady. She would be the one who is almost like seen as a witch because she can just enact her will. And she's taking action from a place of passion. She's living it up. She's larger than life. And really diving into her magic, but in a way that's very outward, in a way that, again, is very performative. It's not about just enough of kind of sitting and knowing what you want to do and knowing the opportunities that are there for you. It's about what I'm really feeling for you, Scorpio, is making it happen. Making it happen and that's going to allow you to understand, okay, things may seem a little like everything's moving a little too fast. You may have gotten a communication you weren't expecting and suddenly it's changed the game a little bit. But ultimately, you can fall back on your knowledge and understand that you have everything within your wheelhouse to take what is coming in and really, I think, allow you to take this Ace of Pentacles and to combine it with the Seven of Pentacles to start to master something. So directly on the other side of this, we have the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is one where we are taking stock of what we have reaped in the physical based on the actions we have taken. So this would be like stopping to look at, okay, I've been, you name it. I've been working really hard in my job. I've been working towards getting up to a certain level. And now I have to stop and take stock. Am I making the amount of money that I want to make? Do I feel comfortable that I am at the level that I should be at after putting in this time and energy? Or let's say you've been saving towards a goal. You've been trying to build this foundation for yourself. And maybe you're now taking stock and saying, have I been successful in saving in the way that I wanted? Or maybe you've been trying to build a business, or you've been trying to build a partnership, a good relationship, maybe on a romantic side. And it's time to step back and take a look at, okay, so I've put all this energy into some aspect of my life. And now I need to step back and say, am I on track? Am I really reaping what I wanted to reap? Do I feel comfortable with what I'm gaining in my job and where I'm at currently? Do I feel comfortable in the savings account that I've been putting a little aside every month with? Is it actually growing in the way that I want? Is the romantic partnership or is maybe the what do you call it, structure to bring in the romantic partnership, is this, am I being successful? Am I attracting the right kind of people to me? And this is one of those moments where you get a chance to take whatever this is that you're sitting on internally, this ability to take this fresh start, this new beginning, and you're able to, I think, through understanding your own power, to act outwardly, to be able to create what you know intuitively you can create for yourself, that you get to bring this into alignment with this. That there might be an aspect of your life that you've been a little disappointed with. Maybe it is your career sector and you're looking at it going, I know I've been at this job for 10 years. I thought I was going to be here. I thought I was making this much. And now I'm looking at it going, this isn't what I signed up for. But maybe now you have a little bit of training that you've taken on the side, or you have an idea around where you can take this skill set now. And it might be, okay, I realized in working this job for 10 years that I like doing this, but I prefer to do this. And now understanding what I'm truly capable of, maybe this is where a communication comes in. Maybe a recruiter emails you on LinkedIn about a potential job opportunity and you're like, whoa, well, I wasn't even planning on that. I was trying so hard to focus on this. And all of a sudden now you're having to think, okay, well, this is an opportunity for me, and it isn't an opportunity for me to grow, to take something that I've already been working on and actually elevate it to a level of mastery, elevate it to a level where I can then continue to build this foundation, that I can continue. If you notice, she holds the Queen of Wands holds her wand, and she can build the foundation with her wand. This is each action taken from a place of passion. Can I then go ahead and allow myself to master something in the physical so that I can continue to build this foundation bigger and stronger. Now, where the Four of Wands can become, so this is your final challenge point here, is, I mean, this is double confirmation. You're being asked to really lean into this foundation and to commit to it, and to celebrate it with others, to allow others to see what you've been working on, to see your passions in action. That's really what I'm getting here, Scorpio, is that this is a performative month. This is a month to be seen. This is a month for you to show others what you've created, what you've been building towards, and where you're going to continue to build on this. Where are you going with this? What do you want? Why does it mean so much to you, and why do you want to have others come and celebrate it with you? And where this can become that final challenge is where it can be a little scary. Maybe you realize, wow, I really can take this other job and I can grow on a skill set that I've really wanted to master. And that can actually lend to me being able to put some more money into my savings account, into the foundation I was starting. Or this can allow me to really build on the foundation of elevating myself on this career track. You name it, whatever it is. And again, if this is romantic love, because this can be around marriage, that I get a chance to have a little bit of something that comes through that I can then apply to really strengthening this marriage, this foundation. So I think for some of you, there's going to be a little bit of a decision based on information that's coming in this month. There is going to be a piece of quick communication, something where you're going to have to really quickly make that decision, where you're going to have to, it's almost like this month, Scorpio, and I get this feeling for a couple other signs that I was reading for, that the time is now, that an opportunity is presenting itself, and that you can go with it, or you can kind of fight the flow of energy, or you can get scared and choose not to, even though deep within you know that this is the right opportunity for you. You know that this was just a little too much of a synchronistic occurrence. Again, maybe you've never ever had a recruiter reach out to you on LinkedIn and suddenly here they are. Or you run into an old somebody when you're out and about and they mention something that again kind of sparks this like, aha, I see where I can take this little bit of something that I have and apply it in a new way to grow something that I've already built a foundation around. I'm getting that feeling for you as well, that there's something here that you've already been building towards, building on, and that there is this kind of like, well, maybe I need to walk away from it. And all of a sudden this month, you're going to get kind of that aha moment. That's something that comes through, some type of communication or some type of quick movement, a scenario, a circumstance is going to allow you this kind of rare glimpse into the magic of what you've already been working on and how you can elevate it. Really beautiful message here, Scorpio. This can be a really life-changing month for you, I think. All right, so I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to pull 3 final cards here for the concept of for curiosity, 1 for courage and 1 for contemplation. So this first card here is going to be around the concept of curiosity, and this is going to be where we are basically where Spirit wants us to be open and receptive and optimistic around, to be curious as to something in this theme that we're going to build a question around to allow Spirit to have a channel to come in and help us answer, to illuminate more about this opportunity, more about kind of going with the change. So it's actually what I heard in my head, that there's a change in the wind coming. So we have Woman Holding a Heart, number 44. And we have 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, number 40, which is interesting. All the 4s. You got the 4s over here. 4s are about building firm foundations through hard work. The number 44 is also one for me about angelic help, divine timing coming through. And the 6th chakra is your third eye chakra. This is really lines up with the High Priestess. There's that quality of really seeing beyond the veil, seeing seeing beyond what is to what can be. And with woman holding a heart, I think for some of you, there has been there might be a relationship coming in for some of you, or this could be you, that you are the one holding your own heart. You're the one trying to protect yourself. But this can also be that this energy is around you as well, that this is what you're interacting with. But what I'd say for you, whether this is your energy or whether this is somebody that you're dealing with in a relationship, I would say to ask a question around this whole thing about, again, around building firm foundations and allowing yourself to capitalize on a change on a opportunity for change, that you can really step into your own magic. That where can you see how far where are you limiting your own belief in what you're capable of? If this is you and you're holding this love for something, love for yourself, where are you, again, where do you need to have that broader vision for yourself? Where are you not allowing yourself to fully see the possibilities? And also, I say, where are you not allowing yourself to see how much you're capable of and how much you've already created up to this point? To really lean into that loving yourself, or through the loving of another, to really be able to see, to ask that question of where are you limiting maybe the scope of your love for this other person, or where your relationship could go. There is something about this, about leaning into seeing beyond, celebrating, allowing people to see what you've been working on, to kind of, when the Queen of Wands comes up in the center like this is that it's time to be seen. It's time to make the announcement. It's time to commit. But it's also one of showing people, this is me, this is my magic, this is what I've been working on, and this is what I'm continuing to work on. So where have you possibly been, again, ask yourself this question throughout the month. Where can I see Spirit come in and help me see the bigger picture for myself? Help me see the bigger picture for me and this other person, if this is somebody else within your life. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to pull a card here for the concept of courage, and this is where Spirit would like you to be courageous and taking action. So what does Scorpio need to know about what they need to keep in mind as they are gathering the courage to become the Queen of Wands? And Queen of Wands, it's such a fiery energy. It's such a fun energy. And Scorpio, even though you are a water sign, you also harness fire as well. And that one of the depictions of your sign is the phoenix. So there's holding that fire, allowing yourself to be able to be burned and to rise up from it. So it's really it's really about tapping into that fiery side of yourself. And for some of you, that may be what you're kind of shying away from, that maybe you've been kind of going under the radar for a while, and now it's time to come back out. Now it's time to come out, and I have a feeling again that this communication or this circumstance that's coming in is what's going to kind of awaken that fire. It's almost like what's going to cause you to emerge as the phoenix this month, and to really step up into this ability to, again, manifest in the physical for yourself. The King of Pentacles, yes, is your opposing sign of Taurus, but it's also one where, again, you may be so focused on the emotional qualities of your life, you maybe are not realizing just how much you have the ability to physically manifest. This could actually be where you get the communication where somebody says, hey, do you want to come and be the boss over here? Instead of just, you're working your way up and you've been kind of in the middleman, and suddenly this is like, do you want to come over here and be the head of that department instead of just the middle middle ranking? Or do you want to be the head of the household? This could be where you're actually looking to get married and somebody says, I want you to be this individual, the breadwinner, that kind of thing. And you get a chance to step up into your, I get that this is going, whatever this is here, is going to awaken something within you that's going to, again, allow you to elevate. So be very open to that this month, Scorpio. So we have surrender low self-esteem. It says you deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. I love this. This is exactly what you need to hear. This, the Queen of Wands isn't going to have a low self-esteem. She's the one that's going to come out fire blazing to say, here I am, ta-da, look at what I can do. So again, this communication might force you to kind of face something within yourself that you do hold an element of low self-esteem around. Again, maybe even though you really have wanted to get up to a certain level within your career path, you have maybe a little fear around, well, maybe I'm not quite ready yet for that. And then this opportunity comes and it's like you have to make that choice. Or maybe this is where something, an old flame comes into the picture and communicates with you and you go through kind of that wounding again. And maybe you're afraid of bringing that, maybe it causes you to bring that into your current relationship. And it's like, no, you step up and you stand in your power and you say, no, look at how far I've come. Look at the beautiful partner I have and the home we've built together. It's that kind of thing that's then going to allow you to, I think, even double down more. To say, you know what, actually, I do have an amazing person and I actually do have an amazing foundation and I'm going to share this with the world. I'm going to open that up and I'm going to open my heart up and we're going to take this relationship to the next step. Again, it's a really, really opportune month for you guys here. All right. It's a leveling up month for you, Scorpio. Okay, final point here for contemplation. So this is what Spirit would like you to reflect on. Keep in mind throughout the month of May. It says no. It says wait, postpone, pause, say no. Very interesting. I'm actually going to pull some clarifiers here. I don't normally pull clarifiers, but when this card comes up specifically, I always feel like there's just, again, you can take it the way that you want, but I do feel like you're being told here it's a go. So for clarifiers for no and wait, we have Four of Swords and Page of Pentacles. Okay, this is a good energy here. So Four of Swords is a card actually of reflection and contemplation. It's one where we get a chance to stop and take a look at all of the stories in our head that are hiding our own truth from ourselves, meaning we look at all the wounds from the past, all of the hurtful comments people have said about us, and we realize within there's a truth of who we are. And we can then move forward after this reflection point of like, no, I'm not going to keep thinking that I'm not a lovable person, or I'm not going to keep thinking that I am not leadership material, and I'm not going to keep thinking that I'm never going to get married, or whatever it is that you feel has been placed on you by others, and these stories we adopt. And you get to move forward with clarity, with that vision of, wait a second, I am capable of this. This is my truth, and I'm going to just wipe the slate clean from all of the other outside influences. With the Page of Pentacles, this is about going back to that beginner's mindset with this Ace of Pentacles. This is about keeping in mind what you want to do with this opportunity and being ready to go out there and get more information about it. This can also be a message, which is interesting. The Page of Pentacles does hold that alternative meaning as well. So again, this could be that this is really showing that this could be that you're getting a message, an opportunity to do something, and you are reflecting on it. So I think that that's really what this no, wait, postpone, pause, say no is, that before you move, before you say yes, or you jump on an opportunity, or you throw off the robe and you come out as the Queen of Wands, you release any of these old stories that have tied directly to a past hurt or a time where you felt less than, and that you've carried forward and now it's become kind of part of your truth. And it's time to really realize, okay, I've waited for a moment, I've gotten rid of all of those old stories, and I'm ready to fully commit. I see what I can do now. I see what I'm ready to create for myself. Beautiful reading, Scorpio. I'm going to leave it here. If you'd like to join me over in the extended, we are going to dive much deeper into this King of Pentacles. I'm going to pull additional clarifiers for the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, Four of Wands, because woo, that's a big player here. And then we will pull cards for the theme of romantic love to see what you're going to be, what you should be expecting and experiencing throughout the month of May in that realm. And then I will end with a final card that I will pull where we will discuss kind of the overarching theme, really what this month is opening up for you in your spiritual importance. All right, Scorpio, if you'd like to book your own personal reading as well, that link to the description, or the link to both my website and the extended is in the description box below. If I don't see you there, I look forward to seeing you all in June for your next Illumination reading. All right, bye, Scorpios.